You know that really fun game where you drive into a random neighborhood with your homies and smash a bunch of mailboxes with a baseball bat? Yeah, this game looks like it feels exactly like that when you play it. This is an indie game through and through. And this is how you take a nostalgic game concept and expand on it in 2025. How's it going, my fellow gamers? Welcome to Harry's Game Rants, where I talk about the most anticipated games coming out. I'm Harry. Let's rant. Just when I thought all hope was lost, we get delivery at all costs. Judging by the history of our games releases and the games we have, it seems that no other developer has figured out that secret sauce. All they do is either copy or emulate something that already exists, and then they wonder why it doesn't work. I know all of you young grasshoppers listening right now have absolutely no idea what GTA 2 was and how it paved the way for the normalcy of violence in games today. But it did. You might be thinking to yourself, but Harry, you handsome gaming wizard, Mortal Kombat came out almost a decade before that. But I'm not talking about that game right now. This game looks more like a GTA 2 of 2025. And if this game is a success, you better believe the floodgates for this type of game are going to open up again, expanding on this once beloved gameplay style. And then you know what's going to happen after that? You know who's going to expand on it even more? The big AAA studios with their big budget are going to come in, and their big high board members that know exactly what gamers like to play. They're going to come around and pump a bunch of crap load of budget into it, and then expect even better results. But will they get it? In my last video, I talked a lot more about it, so go listen to that if you really care. A game like this might even get Rockstar thinking about remaking or remastering GTA 2 for themselves. If they can cash in on a new re-emerging subgenre like this that they used to be very skilled at and they used to capitalize in, why wouldn't they go back to that? They already have the formula. They already know what it takes. They have the source material. If anybody can do it better, it's them. Wouldn't that be something special if we got a GTA 2 remake? If you take nothing away out of this video and you think this is just a useless yap sesh, well then think about this. The big takeaway here, and what makes this game completely separate from GTA 2 and anything else in that tiny forgotten jewel of a subgenre on beloved video games, is that this one has such deep destruction mechanics that are reminiscent of Red Faction Guerrilla for PS2. And when you mix Red Faction Guerrilla's destruction mechanics with top-down GTA 2 style gameplay, you're gonna get gold, baby. You're gonna get gold. Since Red Faction Guerrilla 2 came out for PS2, which was a really long time ago, probably before you were even born, since then we haven't seen many or even any other games or developers that can emulate that type of environmental destruction to that level. Not even the developers of Red Faction themselves could recreate the magic of Guerrilla. So that just goes to show you, when a game like this little indie title comes around, you better pay attention, because it's games like this that create the momentum and allow experimentation for other developers to create more games of this, which ultimately creates a new subgenre, like the Soulsborne genre we have now. One thing I want to point out is this game also seems to have a pretty strong narrative, which is very surprising and refreshing. I don't know how good it'll be, and the dialogue doesn't seem to be anything uniquely out of this world at this moment based on the trailer. But I do love the zaniness. You even got a UFO chasing you at the end with laser beams. I mean, that's pretty awesome. So while this game is rated T for teen, it may not be as violent as GTA. They're definitely taking that inspiration and expanding on it. I think the official IGN prediction for this game is going to be an 8.0. I think this game's going to hit hard with an audience. I think it's going to be kind of niche, but again, it's going to expand and create a new pathway for a new subgenre. This game might not even go credited towards that. It might just go completely unnoticed and fall under the radar. But all the real gamers out there, like everyone who's listening, you'll know the truth. Well, I guess that's it. I'm Harry. This was fun. Go check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel for more of whatever this was. And if by some insane reason you actually care about hearing more from me, I'm also the host of the world's first live gaming podcast called The Hollywood Gamer. Go check it out. If you're a real gamer, that is.